Hey lads, my name is Skychrew and welcome everybody to Game Theory, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Theory from MatPat, or as you know, the Game Theory. This time it's called Five Nights at Freddy's, is Golden Freddy really in Security Breach? I don't know. Is it connected to Glamrock Freddy? Is it connected to Golden Freddy? Both of them, kinda, no? I remember that MatPat said in the previous series we even seen in the game itself, that there was a arcade machine game in the one of the halls of the Pizzaplex, or like just in general the pizzeria, the entire mall. I think there was one area where there is Music Man. Before Music Man, we get to see the Princess Quest machine, and this is a very strong thing that Golden Freddy appears, or must appear. This was the ending of the previous theory, and he said it's gonna do it for another day. I can only assume it's gonna be here. I played FNAF myself, so now check this out. Make sure to please subscribe, leave a like, and share this video if you can, lads. That really helps me out as a creator and as a video producer. Make more videos, you know. Thank you so much, lads. Let's start, you know. Let's start. All links down below.
Thanks for coming in, Freddy. I heard you got some new eyes.
Oh
recently.
shoot, new eyes.
Want to check to make sure that they're all functioning before we.
Is it Roxanne eyes?
Tell me, what do you see here?
That is my friend Bonnie.
Bonnie, of course.
Is him.
Oh really?
Don't we all? Don't.
True.
We all? How about this one?
It's me?
Interesting response with heavy
Oh.
implications. Gonna make a note of that one. All right. How about
Some
this last one?
interesting.
Oh, that's the DJ, you know. DJ. No, hold on, don't help me. I have this. DJ.
Music
Come
Man.
on, Freddy. It's obviously Music Man.
Music Man. Perfect. Nice. Music Man. Music. I like this montage. It's kind of cool. It's funny montage though. Man. Hey, let's go. Music Man.
Hello, Internet.
Welcome to Game Theory.
Where the
Yeah.
only thing that slaps harder than our remixes is you
Subscribing.
the subscribe button.
Please do it on this
Huge
channel
thank
as
you
well.
from
I beg
Game
you.
Theory subreddit for helping that meme achieve its true final form.
Music Man.
And for letting me use it as a part of this video. As I write this, his masterpiece only has 400 views, so let's blow that channel up. Link is in
True.
the top line of the description. You know what to say. Fill up those comments. Let me hear ya. Music Man. The man said in the song. Let's go. Say what you will about Security Breach.
Nice.
And, there's certainly a lot you can say about Security
Got
Breach.
soft
The
locked in
fact that
Security
it launched
Breach.
this
Oh, shoot.
weird, unseen animatronic from Pizzeria Simulator into
Yep.
meme lord status is perhaps its
Yeah, the
greatest
DJ
accomplishment.
Music Man,
And
lol.
speaking of other
But that's
unseen
good to be like that,
animatronics,
no?
today's
He
episode
Music
is
Manned you.
actually a pair of mini theories all
pretty
about
cool.
two animatronics that are notably absent
Redacted.
from this newest game. Characters that have been with us since
Yep.
the very beginning of
Where's
the
Bonnie?
franchise, but
Where
whose
is
speedy
Bonnie?
shoulder pads apparently weren't big enough for the final cut. And
Where's
in a game that
Foxy?
throws so much Freddy spaghetti
We didn't
against
see the
the lore
Foxy.
wall to see what sticks, what gets
Blob.
excluded from the game.
That's
is
a good
almost as
one. The blob
interesting as
sticking?
what made
Yes.
The final cut. So what are the mysteries surrounding these two animatronics?
We don't know.
Can we solve the mysteries? And what do the solutions tell us about the lore of this new game? That,
I
my
wonder.
loyal theorists, is what we aim to answer today.
Ooh,
Missing
get your
animatronic number
popcorns.
one, Glamrock Bonnie.
Glamrock
It
Bonnie.
was strange when the trailers first dropped and we saw our favorite animatronics in their new 80s getup.
Yep.
Freddy, Chica, Foxy, kind of, and Bot. No,
That's
no,
not
that-
really.
That's an alligator. Yep, Montgomery Gator was in, and Bonnie the Bunny was out.
Nope.
At first, I thought this was just going to be a repeat of Sister Location. Introduce some new characters, reintroduce some old ones. with new
Not
looks,
really.
and, you know, just leave a couple out. But then, right outside of the daycare of Security Breach, we hear this.
There is no rabbit at the Mega Pizzaplex. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
That right there, my friends, is theory bait.
Hey, a theory time. Not anymore.
Clearly, this was more than just an arbitrary swapping of characters. There's a story here, a mystery to solve.
Time to
Glamrock
solve some
Bonnie
mysteries,
did
eh?
exist at some point here in the Pizzaplex and now doesn't. And the game continues to remind us of this mystery as we explore them all.
Where's the
Well,
bunny
trying to
at?
decommission Chica, you have to venture into Bonnie Bowl. And while we're on
There
the way,
is?
Freddy says
What?
this.
I do not come up here anymore. I miss him.
We even get a collectible message
Oh,
from
really?
Roxy Raceway that talks about him. Quote, management report, the bowling alley needs a re-theme. While most of the Bonnie art was removed, kids keep asking, where's Bonnie? Do we have an officially approved response? So yeah,
Oh,
where is
Bonnie?
The kids want to know, and heck, I want to know what
True.
happened to everyone's favorite rabbit. Well, to answer that, we
Sadly,
actually have to follow the
sagely.
other messages that we get in the Faz Watch. Specifically, this security alert found behind a locked Monty gate in the game's opening service tunnel.
Oh,
Quote,
dude.
security report 12:24 a.m. Bonnie is seen leaving his green room in Rockstar Row heading east towards the atrium. 2:40 a.m. Bonnie enters the East Arcade. 4:12 a.m. Bonnie enters Monty Golf. Bonnie is wandering around the Pizzaplex
But
and
why?
ends up in Monty Gator Golf.
Exactly.
This is an important detail because, as we see in both the game and the collectible messages, Monty has a bit of a mean streak going on. He likes
Did he kill
breaking
Bonnie?
things. He also has a bit of an ego. I don't know if you noticed, but the animatronics in this game are unusually human compared to the ones that we've seen previously. They have personality, emotion.
True.
We see Roxy crying in her room because we've managed to escape her.
We should have found him by now. It's not fair. I'm not a loser.
Chica is just hungry all the time.
Yeah.
And Monty wants to be the star. He's looking for a way to rise to the role of leader of the band.
Oh,
singer in
dude.
the spotlight. We know this thanks to hole number 9 of the Gator Golf minigame. Monty is center stage and Freddy is left out in the dumpster.
Really?
Bass player Bonnie comes rolling into his
Oh,
domain late
shoot.
at night. Monty sees this as his opportunity to take him out and become the bass player.
Oh, that's
himself.
bad.
This is all fairly straightforward just from reading those collectible messages, but it does leave me wondering why. Why did Bonnie go to Monty Golf in the first place? Well, what if someone led Bonnie there so he would get destroyed? Monty would get what he wants,
Interesting.
a more prominent role in the band, and Bonnie would be quietly
So
decommissioned.
Bonty will be killing everyone who goes in there.
Scrap that could then be used to help rebuild another rabbit that we're all
I don't know
familiar
that.
with.
That's
One
weird.
hiding out in the basement. Good old
Fuck, I need to drink water.
Trap Afton. You want to know where Glamrock Bonnie is? Right there, right in front of your face. Burn Trap's body is Glamrock
You very sure?
Bonnie's
You
body.
very sure?
And I'm not just saying that because they're both rabbits. There's actually a couple more clues that pointed me in this direction.
Oh, really?
If
Let's
we
see.
turn back
Let's
to
see.
when we last saw Afton in the form of Scrap Trap during
Yep.
Pizzeria Simulator and Ultimate Custom Night, there were some interesting design details. Namely, the fact that we can see a lot of bone underneath the suit. A lot of bone. Top of
True.
his skull, his jaw, around the eyes here, even the collarbone you can make out in his jump scare. But here in Security Breach, Afton has basically got a whole new body. As Scrap
Oh,
Trap
interesting,
is
though.
primarily of
True,
bone and
though.
muscle, but now he's almost entirely animatronic, with the exception of the weird fleshy tendons that entangle
Ah,
the
shoosh.
as well as the skull,
Weird,
which now
champ.
appears to be melted into the rabbit face. But we see loads of endoskeletons throughout Security Breach. You
Yep,
even hear
true
Vanessa
though.
saying that they could just put old casings onto new endos if they need to.
Monty will run the shows until parts and service can slap your casing on a new endo.
So why then am I
Well,
so
should-
sure that Burn Trap uses Bonnie's endo when they could have used any other endoskeleton? It all comes down to the hands. They make a big point in the
Hands?
trailers to reveal this mechanical hand with claws at the end of its fingers.
Yeah,
And they put
that's pretty cool,
emphasis
though.
on it again during Afton's ending when his hand reaches outside the recharge station. On both occasions, the focus is on Afton's left hand, a hand that was completely missing from Scrap Trap in both.
That's the one they
Both
added. Well, shoot.
I mean, technically he was missing that entire left arm, but you get the point. So what does any of this have to do with Bonnie? That could be
Exactly.
any endoskeleton arm, right? Wrong.
Why?
The Glamrock endoskeletons from this game. Their hands?
The
Yep,
same?
They don't have claws.
No?
The only animatronic whose endoskeleton does have claws? Montgomery Gator. We actually get a really good look at his hands once we've decommissioned.
Oh, yeah,
But
true, though.
hold on a minute, I was saying that Burn Trap was made from Bonnie, so why am I so focused on Monty? Well, we have to go back to the messages that we get on our
Need to check, yeah.
Down in parts and services, we get this maintenance log.
Main log.
Quote, Montgomery's claw upgrades allow him to play the bass. Following
Bass.
performances, he mostly uses them to cause damage. Before I read this message,
That's bad.
Monty having claws didn't really strike
Monty's
me as a
savage,
odd
if you think
design
about it.
detail. I mean, the dude's an alligator. Kinda makes sense. But this message
Savage,
made me
eh?
reevaluate that opinion. Claws are only for animatronics that play the bass. When we get the message
Oh.
about Bonnie being out of commission, we get this line. Quote, with Bonnie out of commission, we
No,
are
they
making
actually
Monty
said
the
that?
new bass player. Parts and service have already done the proper adjustments. End quote. They're installing the claws on Monty because
Wow,
he's
damn.
becoming the bass player, which means that Bonnie before him must have also had claws. They need to be built into
Smart!
the endoskeleton
If that's
because they
actually
have
in
to pluck
the
heavier
thing, sure.
strings. Therefore, the claws on Afton's new body prove that they could have only come from a single source, Glamrock Bonnie.
Genius,
But Glamrock
proved.
Bonnie isn't the only one conspicuously missing from the security breach lineup. Where is everyone's favorite yellow clickbait, Golden Freddy?
Golden
At first,
Freddy.
I didn't think too much about his absence. Last we saw old Yellow Fredbear, he was twitching away at the end of Ultimate Custom Night, keeping the spirit of Afton trapped in an endless purgatory of torment. Meanwhile, you got Old Man Consequences over here asking Cassidy, "You good, bro?" and encouraging them to leave the demon to his demons. So, yep, that story seemed largely done. Cassidy, aka the one you should not.
Oh, that creepy face! Hell no!
Spirit called
I got
whatever
nightmares
you
from
want.
this.
This was another playing piece off the lore table, the end of another character arc.
I really don't like the face of this thing. It's creepy.
Doesn't seem necessary.
It's like a freaking alternate
Then
from
it was
Mandela
more
Catalog, dude.
Freddy Spaghetti time.
Freddy
Security
Spaghetti.
once again threw everything
My
it had
spaghetti,
at the
touch
wall
my
to
spaghetti.
see what stuck. And I do mean everything they had. Basically,
Oh, really?
everyone and everything in the series up to this point is represented somewhere in this game. FNAF 1 animatronics, FNAF 2 animatronics, tons of references to FNAF 4, a direct connection back to FNAF 6. There's Baby, there's the puppet, there's the fun.
Everyone
times.
is
If my
here.
Theories up to this point have been correct too. You also get Crying Child, Michael, and Elizabeth. The Aftons all in one neat little
The
package.
Afton family.
And that's still not all. The arcade cabinets reference everything from the original novel trilogy to the Fazbear Fright stories. Heck, in this
I didn't
one
read the
game,
books,
you get
so
not
sorry.
only one, but two. Count them, two versions of William Afton: Glitch Trap and Burn Trap. You have all the versions
Trap.
of pretty much all the important characters throughout the franchise. So in a title that seemingly references every other important
just never
part of
dies,
FNAF
dude.
lore, where's our golden boy Freddy? Well, he's there. He's hiding in plain sight.
Where?
Right here, inside the Princess Quest arcade.
Haha, there it is,
This
dude.
is quite literally Golden Freddy. Or, to be entirely accurate, it's actually the spirit of Cassidy inside the arcade game. I know,
Really?
it seems crazy, right? And
Why?
while I could try to bury the lead here and string this whole thing out, I'm not. There's just too much to talk about. We know that this is Golden Freddy because it's coming straight out of the horse's mouth. I guess it's the sheep's mouth because it's Steel Wool Studios. Anyway, if you
Hey,
files,
roast!
character
You
reference
fucking roasted the company, man!
Open it up
You
and what do
fucking
you
roasted
find?
it, dude.
The princess. Now, I gotta be honest, that alone didn't convince me. Sure, it is a huge deal, and obviously the golden color of the princess is a direct connection back to everyone's favorite yellow bear, but this
Is
is
it really
also a series
true?
that's used the name Jeremy in like, what, at least 4 separate places? Is that right? 4? He's a missing children's incident kid, he sliced his face off in FNAF VR with a paper cutter, he's a security guard from the FNAF 2 paychecks, and
Well,
oh yeah,
sure.
he's in the latest Fazbear Frights book. So yep, those are the 4 instances that I can just remember off the top of my head. So forgive me if I'm in
Interesting.
need of a bit more proof here before I call this one confirmed.
Unconfirmed?
I
Nope.
kept
Yes.
Digging. First, it's worth noting that in a previous theory, I suspected that the princess was actually meant to be a stand-in for Vanessa. You see, Security
Really?
Breach isn't the first time that we've actually seen
There's
the
part 2.
Princess Quest minigame. It originated as part of the mobile port for FNAF VR when they needed some way of telling Vanessa's story. Instead of finding 16 glitching cassette tapes like you did in the original
Yeah.
FNAF VR, the mobile port has you playing Princess Quest 1, lighting 16
Directly.
braziers to eventually find the lair of Glitch Trap. Interestingly though, digging through
Oh,
that game's
shit.
files reveals that the princess character wasn't labeled as Cassidy. This is a new thing for security.
How did they
Breach,
manage to get the
tells me that
files,
this
though?
was also an important story
PNG.
element for them. A story that, now that we have all 3 Princess Quest games to look at, suddenly takes on a different meaning. When you play
That's
Princess
hitting
Quest
hard,
1,
though,
you're
I gotta
being
say.
hunted down by black and glitchy rabbit creatures. These things are clearly working for Glitch Trap, but if that's the case, why would he be sending them to attack you? If the princess is truly meant to be a stand-in for Vanessa finding the tapes, wouldn't he want Vanessa to find them so she comes under his control? Rabbits attacking doesn't
Dunno.
make sense. However, if we consider the golden princess to instead be Cassidy, back from the dead once more to try and stop William
Keep
for
on
good,
going,
then
dude.
of course, Billy Afton would do everything he can to stop the princess.
Billy
I'm
Afton? Who's
also
Billy
thinking
Afton?
Princess Quest represents a different phase of Cassidy's experience.
Wait, who's
The first
Billy
one,
Afton?
Cassidy is helpless,
I don't know.
An innocent, helpless child.
It's our first
lured
time
into a
seeing,
back room
hearing this
killed by
name.
a monster that looms in the shadows.
Okay.
So by Princess Quest 3, the princess
I
is
must make a
fighting
big
back.
mistake.
And
I
not just
start to
fighting back,
confuse.
but doing it in the same location that we walked through in FNAF VR. Notice the large central stage, the prize corner back behind us, and a rounded side stage to the left. Now, this is an important detail because as we see at the end of FNAF VR, we're playing in the location of the missing children's incident. Glitchtrap lures us to the back room only to shove our dead body into Freddy's suit while he dances around. This is Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where the initial 5 kids, including Cassidy, first went missing. Cassidy's story truly comes full circle. Playing through Princess Quest 3 the first time, I also thought it was unusual to have a giant Chica face looming in the background watching us. Like, why? Seriously, why? You don't just do that for decoration. And then I remembered this line from Ultimate Custom Night.
That's crazy how much research.
I was the first. I have seen everything. This means that Susie, the spirit inside of Chica, saw the deaths of everyone else, meaning that she was probably watching as Cassidy was killed. Hence why she, of all the characters, would be the one watching us in this moment. So
I mean, the dude really did a lot of research. My God.
Makes sense as we revisit important locations from Cassidy's past.
Dude, that's crazy how MatPat's going crazy with the theories.
Another piece of glitch text.
Honestly, mastermind, man.
Originally saw to approach Glitchtrap in Princess Quest 1, but this time it's much shorter. It'd be hard to decipher if we hadn't just decoded Afton's text before, but we did. And using that code,
I always come back.
Translate these dots as "It's me," the iconic phrase that we've seen every time Golden Freddy has been present throughout the series. Last but not least, Cassidy being here just makes sense with the story. Whenever there's William, Cassidy is close behind. Hence the whole vengeful part of vengeful.
Time to run away!
This is
Purple
something that
guy.
we actually see in the Fazbear Frights books, specifically the story The Man in Room 1280. In this story, we get a ruined, burned William Afton dying on a bed, haunted by an angry spirit named Andrew with curly black hair wearing an alligator mask. This very clearly is meant to be the book stand-in for Cassidy. In a previous story, Andrew outright says, quote, "I do remember wanting to get back at someone who hurt me. I think I attached myself to him. I got into his soul, made sure he couldn't move on when he should have died. I remember I wanted him to suffer the way he made me suffer." Basically, the two are inseparable. Andrew grafted himself onto Afton, and now their souls are mixed. So
how?
Glitchtrap was created when a bunch of circuit boards were scanned into a system to create.
I'm just gonna believe MatPat, you know.
Stuff in the first place with no explanation. It was just junk. Circuit boards and things like that. Somehow though,
where did you get this voice? Explain where did you get this voice? As for I know, you can just pay someone in casting calls to do this.
Cassidy's spirit would also likely be in those circuit boards, thereby creating a digital version of her, aka the princess. So yeah, I feel
in my computer there's a whore, there's a soul, dude.
Princess Quest. Everything I could find
well, shit.
From a design,
there's a soul of somebody.
Sense. Also, the file name suggests that the king is actually Old Man Consequences.
Huh.
Sure, I guess. Leave the demon to his demons. Unless, of course, you want to take my sword and go ham on him. Anyway, so what does it all mean? Why is this important at all? Well, it gives us a rationale for why playing some random arcade games somehow manages to free Vanessa from Glitchtrap's control.
What?
Reminder, if you play all 3 Princess Quest games, you get the free Vanny ending, where she turns good and joins you eating symbolic ice cream cones. But really, it's a pretty weird logical leap that playing a few random arcade games somehow gets this young woman free of the virus.
And I'm surprised that the Princess Arcade is not secured.
Makes a bit more sense. At the end of Princess
like with
Quest,
animatronics and stuff like that, of course, there's a lot of stuff, you know.
Goo, only to get a blood-curdling scream. That goo tells us that it's Glitchtrap behind the door. It even has a glowing set of eyes on the left-hand side, which, if you squint, kinda looks like a rabbit head. This kind of goo wasn't present in the identical door within Help Wanted, implying that he is now in control. So when Cassidy unlocks the door and goes in, the digital scream that we hear from the other side is Glitchtrap dying, crying out as Cassidy delivers the killing blow, and maybe, hopefully, finally, putting both of their souls to rest. Security Breach to me has been this story about endings. Throughout all of my Security Breach theories thus far, we focused heavily on the idea of characters coming full circle, giving closure to them and ending their parts within the FNAF storyline. The crying child and the missing children got their closure back in FNAF 3's Happiest Day. Henry and the puppet got their closure in the FNAF 6 ending. If I'm right about my theories, then the rebuilt Afton kids get their closure on the hillside eating ice cream here in
That's the ending, yep.
And now Cassidy. While all the other dead kids of the series have been able to move on, Cassidy has always remained, always trying to chase Afton down, torturing him in purgatory for what he's done, so driven by anger and revenge that she couldn't let go. So this feels like a great ending to this chapter of the series. Finally, Cassidy gets to join the others and rest, putting aside their agony and putting an end to the Golden Freddy arc, and hopefully to Afton's arc as well. But there's still one more that's incomplete. One more series of secrets.
The freaking room, dude.
Tune in next FNAF episode as we wrap up our coverage.
I'm looking forward to this one.
By talking about the most controversial and frustrating part of it, the retro CDs, the mysterious Patient 46, and what all of that has to do with the theories that we've covered so far.
We'll see.
So bite of 87 that subscribe.
Bite of 87.
Sure you don't miss it. And as always, remember, it's just a theory.
It's still pretty much believable.
Thanks for watching. So remember, February 19th, Saturday, for our final security breach theory, and then make sure you stick around.
Wait, there is this theory about that. We're already up to date.
Talk back, where me and a bunch of other FNAF theorists from around YouTube get together to discuss all things security breach. The good, the bad, the robotic. And we can't wait to hear your thoughts on it as well.
Anyways, let's hope you enjoyed the small reaction. I think it's a good point to point out. I remember there was something about the Princess Quest. Yes, he said it. I mean, I cannot argue. I cannot like disapprove anything like or just disagree. There is some stuff I would like to know, like where he got the voice line for that specific moment. There was like a voice. I said like anyone could have made that up, you know, if it's a professional voice actor. I like it. I like the theory. I like it. Makes sense to me. It's just interesting to watch, and yeah. Oh, on the thumbnail, of course, it shows Glamrock Freddy. It says it's me. I like it. Subscribe, please, lads, if you enjoyed this reaction, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow with another video. Be cool, lads. Stay awesome. Thanks for watching, and damn, I like this theorist, gotta say. Pretty cool. That's a lot of, he did a lot of research.
Jump scare. But here in Security Breach, Afton has basically got a whole new body. As Scraptrap, he was made primarily of bone and muscle, but now he's almost entirely animatronic, with the exception of the weird fleshy tendons that entangle the endoskeleton, as well as the skull, which now appears to be melted into the rabbit face. But we see loads of endoskeletons throughout Security Breach.